Can you build your digital agency while traveling? My name is Michael Gardner, and I've been building my digital marketing agency for the last few years while traveling to over 25 countries. And in today's video, I'm going to discuss, can you build your agency and actually grow it, not just sustain it, while traveling the world? Before we get into it, if you could leave a like, it'd be very appreciated as it helps more people find this video. All right, now let's get into it. Can you build a social media marketing agency while traveling? Short answer is yes, you can do it. However, in this video, we're going to cover 3 tips that are going to make it significantly easier, as it does come with some limitations. So many people start a marketing agency because they want location freedom, they want to see the world, they want more time to explore hobbies, and what ends up happening is they give themselves a full-time job and feel stuck. So all those aspirations they had going into their business end up kind of fading as they just work day in and day out. Now, I want to go over 3 actionable steps you can take to break out of that and actually see the world and do the things you want to do while growing your business. So you can have both, not just have to choose one or the other. Tip number 1 is to travel slowly, and also this ties directly into what I call shiny object syndrome. So whenever you go to a new place, you're obviously going to be excited and you want to see new things, and it's overwhelming. And the thing is, I see a bunch of people start being digital nomads or traveling entrepreneurs, and they think they can go to a new place every week or every 2 weeks. Now let me tell you, I have tried this. You cannot grow your business while doing this, because when you get to a location, the last thing you're going to want to do is sit down and work. You're going to want to go explore. And especially if you have a set deadline you have to leave that's only a few days after you get to a place, putting your head down and doing focused work will be near impossible. Now, as I've matured as a traveler and business owner, this is something I've really learned. I went from trying to go to places for 1 week to 2 weeks to now I don't really go to places under a month. This way, I can put my head down and work and not have the fear of missing out and not have to worry about missing out on seeing this or that, because I know I have time to. So in summary, if you're going to start traveling, plan to go places for 1 month or even 2 months. That way you have time to see everything you want to see, but also it's not also shiny and exciting that you lack actually doing your work, because obviously if you lack doing your work, you're going to fall behind and have a bunch of stress, and who wants to go explore and have fun with that stress in the back of your head? Number 2 is time zone. Now, everybody wants to go to Asia. It's fun, the food's great, the people are nice, it's beautiful, and it's cheap. Here's the thing, the time zone sucks. And I can tell you, I've stayed up for multiple months till 2, 3 a.m. taking sales calls. It is not fun. It's okay to do it for 1 month, but 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it gets really tiring. So one of my recommendations is, if you can, have a salesperson before going to Asia for an extended period of time. Or maybe you're an affiliate marketer drop shipping, something that's less reliant on sales. But if you are an agency owner where your business's growth primarily depends on you talking on the phone, like myself, as much as I love Asia, it's not a great option unless you're willing to stay up late, you're able to take a few sales calls and still grow, or you have a salesperson. There's plenty of other options that still work fine. You can go to Europe, you can go to Africa, South America. There's, like here in Mexico, for example, I'm in Central Time, so it's easy for me to grow my business, be on calls, and have a similar matching time zone. So, not saying not to go to Asia, I'm just saying that be aware that that is a downside. And if you go, maybe go for a set period of time where you do heavy acquisition for a month, and then you have a month of just working with your clients and plan on doing a bit lighter acquisition. And I can tell you, it's not fun when you have 1 sales call at 2 a.m. and it's 11 p.m. and you just want to go to bed. And I can almost guarantee you that call will not be as quality as it would have been if you had full energy. Number 3, and this is one that I made the mistake of, is don't cheap out on your apartment, Airbnb, hotel, whatever it is. Because when you are traveling, it's really enticing to get a place for $200 or $300 a month. And yeah, I've done it, and you can get a co-working space, you go to a coffee shop, but ultimately you want to have a place where you can work in with quick Wi-Fi. So whenever I'm going to book an Airbnb, I always message the host beforehand and I ask 2 questions. 1, what is the Wi-Fi speed? Can you run a speed test for me? If you Google speed test, there's a ton of them. I make sure the Wi-Fi is good. And 2, this is a bit off topic, but I ask for a discount, because on Airbnb, if you ask for a discount, you're normally going to get it. So make sure you're going to a place that has a proper desk, see the reviews, see if it's very loud, and definitely ask the Wi-Fi speed. The worst thing, and this has happened to me, is you get to your Airbnb and the internet sucks and you're behind on work and waiting. It's just not a fun process. And I'm not saying that no cheap places will have what you need. I've definitely had a few Airbnbs that are like $300 or $400 a month that have everything I need, but it is a bit harder to find them. So don't cheap out, because that $300, $400 or whatever you're gonna save will probably not be worth the lost work and efficiency. So there you go, guys. Those are 3 things that have helped me travel and build my business to multiple 6 figures while going around the world. I've been in Asia, Europe, North America. I'm heading to South America soon. Been all over to a bunch of different countries, cultures. I can surely say that it has been the most fun I've had in my life, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Even if it does make me slightly less efficient, I think these 3 tips help you combat that a lot, and I highly recommend you implement them. If you have any other questions about traveling and growing your business, make sure to drop a comment and I'll reply, or maybe even include a video response to that. Thanks for watching, and again, please make sure to like or subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll see you in the next video.